The reason we got involved in the Life Awards was because we'd always done a few things with sort of youth suicide prevention and Lifeline and things like that as well. And it seemed that when the Life Awards were created first, it was almost like that was meant to be for us, because we just said, well, it's actually what we do. And whilst we are a retail store and we sell t-shirts and things like that, but there's always a bigger purpose about what you actually are going to be doing and want to do in life and what you can do as a business. So for me, the Life Awards just said, yeah, this is great. I know that I can actually focus in on these, support them, and we'll see an end result out of that too. So for me, yeah, it was just like a perfect fit.
So we started off with having counsellors come down for our workforce, which identified a number of problems throughout our work group, varying from relationship problems through to drug and alcohol addictions and anything in between. Those counselling sessions helped people through numerous problems and developed in very positive outcomes for those individuals.
Look, a lot of it's one-on-one contact that I have with the staff. The people that we bring in are through different agencies, so they can be disability services or people that have been long-term unemployed, and we deal with a whole range of different people and different illnesses. And over the last 12 months I sat down and had a look at what we've actually had, and we've had everyone from people with bipolar, ice addiction, marijuana addiction, alcohol addiction, where they come into work and they're under the influence, and that's been a really challenging one, particularly when we've had people coming in under the influence of ice. What I do is sit down with people and look at what we need from a work perspective, what they need from life, and try to marry the two.
So our workforce matured from a workforce that was against and bagging out people that went to counselling to sharing their experiences with each other.
Oh, look, I think it's really important to recognise those people that do amazing things out there, and it's not so much for a personal gain for them, because that's quite often not what it's all about. But right from day one, I've met incredible people that are just seem like normal everyday people, which quite often they are, but they have a particular skill set, or they can align themselves with a particular gender group or a disadvantaged group or whatever it might be to support them. So I think it's really important for them to get some sort of recognition, and I know that with the recognition that they get as well, that hopefully they can get funding too. So I think whichever way you look at it, it's an absolute winner.
Yeah, the network's a key part of any program like this, spreading and sharing each other's experience so you can make your program better or encourage others to do the same. And suicide prevention is all about networking, having good, strong networks around you as individuals or as people leading these programs.
Particularly when it's within the business sector, I think it being acknowledged as something important, and there are businesses out there that are doing it well, it gives other stores that are aspiring to be good at it a role model, or they say, okay, well, this is how it can be done, and it can be done in a supermarket, for example. And that's one of the things that the Governor-General said to me. She said it was quite surprising for a supermarket to win an award like this. So it just shows that it can be done anywhere.
Every time I go along to the actual awards night, I probably say the same thing every time, because I am just amazed, because I go there and I say, look, I'm really humbled, because you have a collection of people in a room that are all so united and passionate about what they're doing. So for me, it's like quite amazing really to just be around those sort of people, and you chat to them, but again, they're just so down to earth. Every single winner has been an absolute highlight for me, right from day one all the way through to the latest one that we've just had now. They're amazing. I mean, they inspire me, and that's what I say every time. I'm humbled and I'm inspired to go along with that. And it's the sort of thing that you go along and you just get absolutely pumped about what they're doing, and you want to keep doing what I'm doing for the next 12 months to make sure I've got the dollars to throw back in and let them continue their good work. And you can feel that they sort of feed off the vibe from me as well. So I think, yeah, it's a two-way street. So it's a mass highlight, yeah. I mean, it sounds like a bit of a love-in, but it is, you know, yeah, it's great, so.